Maybe this fate was overdue. It's late and I'm confused. Greetings, Cancer, all placements. Someone is like, maybe it has been, this is long overdue. Something is long overdue. Be careful, Cancer, with anything being overdue. Oil changes, bills, taxes, promises that you upheld for somebody. Someone could have been nice. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Someone is, it's like, I'm hearing last one standing, last man standing, last thing standing, the last time. Someone thought that something was going to stand the test of time, and it's not. This is the last time. I'm hearing last time lover, dreamy ride. Something like a cover all night. Cool. Steadily blind, words of love. They don't watch me. Crazy. Potential lover. Okay, so last time lover. So I don't know, someone just feels like someone is like all for show, like a showboat, like a Casanova, a love bombing. Someone is like, yeah, no, like you thought you had me like hooked. You thought you had me like in your grip, like joke's on you. Absolutely not. But in the song, so this is Where Did I Go by Georgia Smith. She says, you showed me a love that wasn't real. You couldn't teach yourself to be sincere. So someone is like, no, the reason why it's so easy for me to pull away from this is because I see how insincere you are. Like, you know how to say the right things, you know how to do the right things, but there's no feeling behind it. It's very superficial. So it's like someone can be like, nah, you don't have proof of this, da-da-da. Like, I'm saying all the right things, I'm doing all the right things, but the other person can feel that there's just no depth, there's no feeling there. Something is flat. It's like one-dimensional. And someone's like, yeah, I'm deeper than that. I can feel it. Can't you feel the love tonight? No, I can't. Someone can't. Someone's like, nope, there's like actually no love here. You showed me a love that wasn't real. Where did I go? So now this is goodbye. When did I realize that this love was just on hold? It's like someone is having a rude awakening that someone has been keeping someone on hold. Cancer, this can also be in a work situation where someone is trying to pan out a deal or no deal. Well, it should be no deal because goodbye, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. Okay, so also something about like the Aflac duck. I don't know, I'm hearing like rubber ducky ducks. I don't know, Mighty Ducks. Someone here could like hockey. Someone here could have had rubber duckies as a kid, something about ducks. But seriously, someone is having a rude awakening. I was also hearing it's never enough. Someone feels like it's never enough. No matter what I do, it's never enough. Well, if something is never enough, Cancer, it's just not the right fit. Like, it's just not the right fit. If you keep trying and having to force, like, obviously, nothing is all perfect. Nothing is all rainbows and butterflies. But if you are trying so dang hard to make something fit and it's never enough, it's never this, it's never that, then it's just not it. Like, has it ever occurred to you that it's just because it's not in alignment with you? Like, you and that thing, you and that person, you and that place, you and that job, you're just not compatible anymore. So like, stop trying to make it fit. Someone is trying so gosh dang hard. They're like, no, I'm stubborn. I'm not going to let go. And it's like, okay, so that's your pride and your ego rather than actual love, because real love would say, you know what, I love you. And because I love you, I recognize that there isn't genuine happiness here. It's not working here. It's not that it's not enough. It's just that it's not the right fit. What you value is different than what I value. What your love language is far different than mine. And I just don't know how to meet you in yours, or I'm not willing to, and it doesn't serve me in mine. It doesn't serve my life. Like, someone here just needs to have the rude awakening that something just ain't it, Cancer. I was also hearing Say Goodbye by Chris Brown. Baby, come here, sit down, let's talk. I got a lot to say, so I guess I'll start by saying that I love you, but this thing ain't been no walk in the park for us. I swear it'll only take a minute, okay? There's never a right time to say goodbye, Cancer, but you know what? I gotta make the first move, because if I don't, you're gonna start hating me. And, I just don't feel the way I once felt about you. We've been through too much. I've realized too much. It's like I've seen things that I can't unsee. You have said things to me that you can't unsay. In fact, that actually came through in Scorpio's reading. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio or have strong Scorpio in your chart. But the song Bulletproof by La Rue, she says something like, she says, walking away from something when it's dead. Oh, do your dirty words come out to play when you're hurt? So someone here is acknowledging that another person is really, really mean when they're hurt. Like when they're mean, their words cut like knives. Like they just say the most messed up, rude, disgusting things. And she says, there's certain things that should be left unsaid. Life is too short for me to stop and wait. Your time is running out. This time, baby, I'll be bulletproof. Been there, done that. I messed around. I'm having fun, so don't put me down. I'll never let you sweep me off my feet again. And I won't let you in again. This time, baby, I'll be bulletproof. So yeah, someone here is like, nope, your words are no longer going to work on me. Thank you, because you made me. It's like, at first the words really stung, but now someone just feels nothing. They're numb. I've become so numb. But someone really has become numb to something. This can also be a work situation, Cancer, where there's like a manager or someone that keeps threatening, and the employees or the manager is like, okay, yeah, your threats are falling on empty ears now, because like, it's not, I know that you're not going to fire me. I know you need me. I know that I'm, a valuable asset of this family or this company or this place. Like someone here really tried to exert power over another person through being really mean, because they're a big weenie. I'm hearing that song by Eminem that came through in Aries reading, I want to say last week or the week before. Someone here, you just can't do what I do, so instead you walk around and say really mean things because you're a meanie, a meanie. So yeah, someone here just talks a lot because they're a meanie and they're a big weenie. Now, I was also getting Lonely by Justin Bieber. What if you had it all but nobody to call? Maybe then you know me. I've had everything, no one's listening, it's just so lonely. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I liked the song when it first came out, but Justin claiming to be the Christian that he is, you're never alone. Because I have been isolated and alone so many times in my life, and I'm not gonna lie, I have had moments, where I've gotten down about it, but immediately God is there to console me and comfort me. And he shows me that the periods that I walk alone, I'm actually never walking alone. I'm walking with him in Christ, and they are purifying me and making sure that their plan and the canvas, the blank canvas for the next chapter in my life, is not spoiled by anybody else's colors or anybody else's plans over my life except for his. God and Jesus Christ are the only people who can ever say anything, what's coming into my life, where I'm meant to go. And you have to be fully isolated and away from people to really access that pure space. So someone here can also have FOMO, fear of missing out. They constantly need to Snapchat. They constantly need to message. They constantly need attention. They constantly, need to see what's going on, constantly need to gossip. And it's like they are so far from being in alignment because their, canvas is full of just everybody else's watercolors. There's nothing pure about it. There's nothing just them about it. Whereas someone else, maybe the person that they're envious of, is so purified because they are so lonely, but they're actually not lonely at all. And then within that, you start to really love your aloneness. And then you actually, people aren't competing with it, it's like then people are competing with your happiness with just being by yourself and doing what God put you on this planet to do, which is quite a lot to compete with, because when you're really content with yourself and your life and you aren't codependent on others and you don't like to boss other people around, you're not controlling over other people, that's a really powerful place to be. It's a really terrifying place for a lot of people. It's also highly attractive, Cancer. So someone here can be more and more attracted to someone. They're like, why am I so attracted to this person? And it's like, because they're becoming more and more independent. They're more and more authentic. It's making someone absolutely fall head over heels in love with someone. Now, this is also an employee who's looking at someone from a distance, and they have watched someone get knocked down, but I get up again. Da-da-da, I get knocked down. They've watched someone get knocked down 1,000,000 times, and they watch this person get up every time by their lonesome. And someone is like, man, I need that person on my team. I need that person as my manager. I need that person as my main, whatever the field is. It does seem something active. Definitely can be in the sports realm. Yeah, someone has been quietly watching someone and thinking about giving someone the offer of a lifetime for over 4 years now. Now, this can also be because someone is actually crushing on someone. And it's like the boss is like, man, I really want to hire that person, but I also have a crush on them. So murky waters, I'm hearing murky territory. Now, this can also be with the 2 knights here, Cancer. Someone is choosing between 2, old and new. The Lovers is a card of choice. There is a new person here. There's definitely an age gap. Some can be wondering who's going to do the work. Someone can also be keeping to themselves that they have options because they feel like neither of these options is really showing up all the way. So they're just gracefully wanting to get to know and really see what both people have to offer, if people are really putting their money where their mouth is. Someone is, it's not even giving that someone's being conniving. It's giving that someone's just being smart when it comes to making a choice. I don't get this. It's like dating should be getting to know multiple people at once. You just should be honest about it and not lie about it, so that you can choose, you know, who all you want to close out a chapter with, so you can start something new. But you have to get to know people before you can choose to commit. So it just makes sense to get to know multiple people and decide who actually is in alignment with you. And it doesn't have to be a bad thing or a sad thing or an aggressive thing. It's just what's in alignment and what's not. Bless